Okay, so we're playing Stellaris. This is just a vanilla version. Just going to adjust the sound a little bit. Okay, so let's get into it. So I've got a pre-built race here. I call it the Ori Covenant. That's a bit of a take from Stargate, if those of you have watched that, the Ori. So we're playing a theocratic oligarchy. It's pretty much a religious, militarist type race that's going to conquer the galaxy. So we've got authoritarian. So just give you a bit of extra pop output, monthly influence. Militarist for that extra fire rate and to reduce the claim influence cost. Spiritualist, because we are going to be going psionic, and I want to try and keep the spiritualist I guess the spiritualists are going to be my main type of pop. I'm going to try and promote spiritualists across the empire. We've also got traits here. We've got masterful crafters or civics. Masterful crafters, which will give us the extra consumer goods, some engineering, trade value, and every 3 industrial slots I'll get an extra building slot, which helps you with building up that early consumer goods and alloy factories. Meritocracy, it's good for just for leader cap a little bit, but mainly for the 10% pop resource output there, which is very handy early on. So we're going to be latent psionic, which gives us bonuses to research and credits, 5% across the board. Aquatic, which is pretty much the meta for starting at the moment, just gives you that 20% habitability on your home world, plus your 2 starting planets, which means we've got 100% habitability, which gives us bonuses to our production, happiness. It works out to be about 7 or 8% bonus resource production, having 100% habitability, over 80% on your 2 starting planets. Rapid breeders for the extra population growth. Just going with intelligent for the research bonuses, but I could swap that out. Intelligent is not as good as what it used to be, because it's just on the base stats, 10 plus 10% growth, or 10% research speed from jobs. It's not actually that good, but I'll keep it for now. Unruly, just a bit of increased size from pops for my administration cap, or whatever they call it. I've forgotten what they call it now, they keep changing it. Minus 10% unity from jobs, which is not going to be much of an issue, because we're going to be getting lots of unity from our priests and from our leaders, our psychic pops, once we get the Psycorps building. So anyway, let's get this started. We're going to be playing on a huge galaxy. I always like a large galaxy of lots of AIs. So going with 30 AIs. Advanced starts, we're going to bump that up 6, so that we have some big powerful empires out there. Max full empires, 3 marauders. I'm keeping the tech tradition costs as 1, just a default. Crisis times 10, I'm going to bump that up. 25 times 10, you know what, let's try it, times 25. Keep it random. Mid-year, starting year, 2250. Yeah, hopefully the Khan fires early. Another game I just finished, it didn't fire till after year 80, and the AIs were already strong enough to pretty much deal the Khan straight away, because we are playing on Grand Admiral, so the AIs tend to deal the Khan without too much problem. And then we've got Munster in the chat here. giving me some kind words of advice. I'll just reply to him. Thank you for your kind words. Munster's a long-term friend of mine, although maybe not going to be a friend much longer if he keeps that up. Okay, end game start year. 325. What's that? 70. Yeah, we might make it that. Victory year. Keep that on. Scaling difficulty. No, I want them strong. See, scaling difficulty means they sort of, the AIs will tier up to Grand Admiral level over a period of time by pretty much the end game year. But no, I'm going to have them strong straight off the bat. Otherwise, it'll be too easy unless I have a really bad start. RNG might stuff me. Normal aggressiveness. Empire. Advanced neighbours we'll leave off. If we start next to advanced neighbours, we'll be dead. So, but we're starting with 6 advanced empires. This all looks good. All good. We'll leave that same. Let's go. Alright, the Alright Covenant. Okay. True apprentices. So, pretty much starting off as psionic latency. We get the bonus 25 crystals. You can see there. So, receive your gift of gratitude. It's our leader. Fleet expansion, ship build cost. Oh, that's a nice one to have. Hopefully we keep that leader for a while. Build ship speed plus 20%, minus 5% upkeep, 10% build cost. That'll come in handy in about 25 years. Monthly minerals, 10%. Good. Edicts cost. Oh, nice. Plus 20. That's a perfect leader. Good. Voidcraft. Not too bad. What we want to look for is leaders of these traits. Gives me plus 10% research speed, plus 10% psionics, survey speed, archaeological skill there. So I don't really want that trait though, so I won't be picking those ones. Probably looking for a governor with intellectual, but with the psionic. So I'll keep an eye on that. Admirals, yeah, we like trickster, but we go get the psionic trait there as well. That'll be very good. Trickster's good because you can combine the combat disengagement chance plus 25% with policies. Have I got it yet? No, I won't have it till I get supremacy. But I can do hit and run, which gives me another, I think, 33% disengagement chance. And if you've got cruisers, your disengagement chance in the cruisers means they pretty much never die in battle. So we're going to change our diplomatic stance to isolationist to give me plus 10% unity and 25% government ethics attraction. We're going to be changing our economic policy to civilian economy for that consumer goods benefit. I don't think we need to change anything else. Oh, hang on, robotic workers. We're going to outlaw robotic workers because then I won't get the robotic worker techs, and we're going spiritualist anyway, and they don't really like robots. I might change it later on, deeper into the game. So where are we in the galaxy? Right side edge. Alright, so one of the benefits we can do, because we have these crystals, we can go to edicts, crystalline sensors, turn it on, and let's just run it one day. There we go, so we can see the ocean world there. Oh, okay, I can't see out here because there's a nebula. Nebula blocks my sensors. Alright. So I'm going to have to send a ship out there to have a look around. Science ship. What I would do typically is send my corvettes, split my corvettes up. And I would send them out there, but I can't send them out that way at the moment. I have to send my science ship. Let's just go explore, get to there at least, and I can maybe turn the sensors on, depending. I think the nebula's more up here. But we can definitely send corvettes. Send one there. Let's send another one there for now. And what we can do is once they get there, I can flick the sensors on again, and then we might be able to see what's out here, if there's any more planets, or if it ends up being a dead end, but looks like it might go out here. Alright, let's look at our technologies. So, I haven't got the research one. Alright, I don't really need them. Let's go for energy capacitors. Oh, hydroponics bay. Always go for that first if you get it, because then we can build hydroponic bays on our stations and hopefully get rid of our farmers eventually. So then go for that research bonus there. Okay, so what does our planet look like? Clerks, so we'll be getting rid of the clerks. Put in the farmers. Don't really worry about your amenities too much. Well, if it gets below 50%, then yeah, as long as it's above 50, you're all right. Crime, really above 30%, starts becoming an issue. You can go over 30, head towards 50, but you're running a risk of some bad events. That's a roll of the dice. What features have we got? Any? No. Pretty much we want to try and get rid of sprawling slums as soon as we can. Get that extra pop. Marketplace. So we're going to... We need to get some colony ships at least. So we're going to buy some of that. Probably buy 5. Food, we should be alright. We won't sell food just yet because I want to. We've got 200. Let's buy some minerals. Buy 10 for now. We'll see how that economy racks up. What else am I thinking? A construction ship. I don't really want to build anything right now. I want to build. I want to at least get these 4 research centers up here as quick as I can, so we can get our research cranking and try and get these colony ships out fast enough. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to be doing. Change of these later. So I'll see if I'm going to do aggressive first contact, or if I'll just go peaceful. Let's start. Really depends on the situation, because if I get too many AIs around me, if they happen to be very close, then I could be in trouble if I go aggressive for policies early. So I might have to be a little bit nice early. But my plan is to at least conquer a good amount of space, get a dozen or so planets. Okay, we are losing a fair bit of money there. It's alright, seeing the last 2 months. Let's get rid of the alloys for now. We're making enough alloys. So if we get up to 200 of that, 200 of that, we're going to build our first colony ship. a little bit better. We might just have to sell a bit of food for now. Okay, so he's moving. So we've got another ocean world there, nice. Okay, so let's survey that, because yeah, first system 24, nice, and 18. So we did all right with the RNG for planets. Okay, so he's there. How far is he away? He's nearly there. So if we go edicts, crystalline sensors for a day, turn it off. So now I can move there. So this looks like could be a hyperlane gate there. Let's have a look. Just got to make sure they do it close enough. Oh yeah, there is, good. So we can do a bit of exploring. So we've got a dead end there. Just got to watch you don't run out of resources early, because it can happen quite quickly. I don't have any relics. Don't think I start with any, do I? So once we get some relics, we can sell to private collectors, get 500 energy, and proclaim religious revelation, which will give us the 50% spiritual attraction. That's what I thought to do, actually. Oops. I don't have factions yet, do I? No. 10, 11 years, okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're getting enough there. Getting more energy. So that's a dead end. Relic world. Oh, very nice indeed. All right, you go back. Get back up here. This is a dead end. Actually, no. You go there. You go down there. You go there. So we're probably getting enough consumer goods, I think. There. Bump that up. Let's get some more minerals so we can build our first building. Just like to keep an eye to see if the leaders have changed. No. Normally change every year, so probably early next year. Construction. So we're going to go with prosperity first, because it does give you the benefits for additional buildings, which is here, which is what we need. So we'll come back to that in a while. So we've got enough for our first ship. Ah, forgot I had it cheaper. Okay. How long is it going to build my first research? It's 400, isn't it? Yeah, 400. So we've got enough there for another colony, so let's get rid of that.
System survey complete.
Yeah, oh, I should have just done that. We surveyed that pretty quick. So, I do want to start surveying it. I'd really like to get my Corvette out here to have a look around, but it's more important that I get these planets up and running at least. He's going to go there. Okay, where's my truck? Did turn that edict off, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so he's there. So you can come back, you go that way, you go look down there. What have we got? 113. We're getting enough energy. What do we need? We do need food. I'm just trying to, I want to try and get enough so I can get another colony ship out in the near future. Oh, a bit behind, got my science building I can build, forgot about that. So our key focus will be trying to get these two planets up and running straight away. I'm not too concerned with securing key choke points and trying to expand too quickly. I don't want to expand that quick. Probably getting that would be nice, unless I've got another planet up there somewhere. But as long as I've got these three, which is good, that one would be nice. And that is a handy choke point there too. I could turn that into a fortress system if I needed to. A strong fortress planet and star bases, defense platforms, orbital ring eventually. So we've got crystalline sensors. Let's wait for the month to click over. There we go, another planet. Arctic world. Let's queue this up. That. How's our population going? Yeah. So let's do that so we can get the district build speed. So reduce the build cost by 10% and build speed plus 25%, which is handy. And leaders. Not really. Okay, so we've got our colony ship. Let's build that. What have we found? An alien. So, some space aliens. Alright, so that's a dead end. Another dead end there. I think we'll play peaceful at first, then we'll be nasty later. Okay. What do I need for another ship? So we're getting too many consumer goods. So we can start selling the consumer goods now. Get some extra money. Prices are good. Should fix our energy problem. Food. Need a little bit more food for a second colony ship. Oh. Who was that? Let's slow this down for a second. Okay, so we've got an AI down here.
Anomaly found.
We're not going to do the anomalies early. We're going to wait till later till our research gets higher, because the higher your research points, the more benefit you'll get from the anomalies with the amount of research they give you. We'll just change the names later. Research lab. Let's queue up another one. So I do want to use these clerks. I can always move them in a while. At least gives me a little bit of benefit. Increase happiness. Okay, I don't want to build anything. I want to head you out there. Haven't got any early archaeological sites for the precursors yet. So food, we can sell food now. We've got another 200 there. We can start building another colony ship. Might want to get a second science ship out.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
First Ori colony. Yeah, sell 10. That'll help balance our budget. I really want to get some more minerals coming in. So building the colony ship. So we can probably afford to buy a couple more. Let's have a little look, see what's down there. So he's going to be very close, so we're probably going to have to try and get to there. He's only 2 jumps away. That was his capital, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, going negative. Negatives. Oh, okay. Fix that situation, get rid of the clerks, keep the food going. So now we've got the researchers, 4 of them, building another research lab. So, enforcers, we do have a little bit of crime, but I can probably get rid of that enforcer. Might do that for the next one. We can live with some higher crime. Just helps be efficient with pops, because it'll add 25. I'll be running it close. Nah, it'll put me over actually 30%. Yeah, I have to keep that enforcer, I think. You could do it, but you're running a risk. Let's turn the speed back up. That must be his guaranteed worlds, is it? Yeah, okay. Let's see if he's actually got a way out down here, if he's going to come my way. So, I'm going to rename this to Origin. Keeping in line with the... Alright. Because I think their homeworld was called Origin. We got... Now we need to keep enough alloys to get these systems. Making enough energy, probably because we've dropped a... So I need to reduce that a bit. Reduce that back down. I really need to get a second science ship, but I might wait. It's more important to get this up and running, then I can explore out. So he does have another avenue. Alright, just going to keep exploring. Actually, I forgot to meet this guy. So now, you've got these two, we're going to switch over. We're going to go for discovery, because I want to get this alternative technology. So the reason I want the alternative technologies is